Are you a coach or a healer and you're thinking about running an online workshop to sign up new clients, but you really don't know how to get started? Well, if that's the case, then this video is for you.
We all win when we all win. We all win when we all win.
Hey there, my friend. I'm Super Sid, the Marketing Shaman, and I help coaches and healers create their first or next 10K payday where they go out there and generate $10,000 for their coaching or their healing business in 30 days or less using a profitable presentation. Down there below in the description, you can check out what a profitable presentation is and exactly how you can use it to reach your first or your next 10K payday. It's absolutely free and you can go grab it down there below in the description. In this video today, we are going to be talking about how to run an online workshop. We're going to be giving you a complete step-by-step guide, and we're going to be walking you through from beginning to end on how you can go out there and run an online workshop and have this online workshop be used as an asset for your coaching or your healing business so it can bring you new clients and ultimately help you make more money. Without any further ado, let's head into this video. All right, so first things first, what is it? Like, what is an online workshop? And I think, when we look at this, first thing people are going to ask, and people ask me, isn't this just a webinar? Isn't this just going to be the same thing as someone putting on a webinar or someone going online and just putting on a web class or a webinar? And the truth of the matter is an online workshop is not a webinar. In fact, it's been proven that online workshops work a lot better than webinars, and let me tell you why. Online workshops typically tend to have a lot higher engagement than webinars, because if you ever noticed at a webinar that you might go to, there's going to be very little engagement. They might ask you to comment or something like that in the comments, but as far as like working through an actual problem, working through a workbook, asking direct questions, right? Like being with the speaker as you're working through a problem, the workshop model allows you the opportunity to do that, and it allows you to get a little bit more in the weeds with the people that are there. You being in the weeds with the people that are there helps you come down to their level, and it's going to help them trust you a little bit more at a workshop than you might see at a webinar. And ultimately, when you run a successful workshop, you're going to notice that you're going to get usually a good amount of people that are going to love what you talked about, loved how you helped them, and ultimately are going to be so excited that they are going to be ready to sign up. Before I go over how to find the perfect idea for your next online workshop that's going to help your workshop bring a lot of new prospective clients to it, and it's going to help you sign up new clients after the workshop, I want to remind you to subscribe to this channel. I'm putting out new and exciting videos every single day helping coaches and healers go out there and reach their first or their next 10K payday. Make sure to click that button below and subscribe. All right, so next part is how do we find out the perfect idea for the workshop, right? So how do you go out there and get an idea for the workshop that is going to not only be a great idea, but is going to get so many people running towards you that is actually going to want your help and is going to be a great idea that is going to help you sell more of your coaching packages? Well, it all comes back down to the L chart and understanding specifically what it is that we provide, and then finding a spot on the line of that guidance that we provide as a coach that we can give a workshop on. So ultimately, right, you're going to have people that are, experiencing an experience here in their life, and they're going to want to get to this experience in their life, and you're going to play that gap and that coach, right, to help them get there. So say you're a relationship coach and you help people who just become divorced, right, be able to go and start dating again, go back on their first date. Well, obviously they got to be divorced, right? So once they become divorced, they become qualified to being able to work with you, and then ultimately they want to get to their first date. Well, there's going to be steps that they're going to want to take to get to their first date. So maybe the first step they got to take is going to be a detox of their divorce, right? Maybe the second step they got to take is going to be based around self-esteem and confidence. And maybe the third step they got to take is going to be based around modern dating, right? So now you have kind of like 3 different milestones. See, 1, 2, 3, before they're going to enter here. So the thing is that someone gets divorced, right? Well, there's going to be usually a series of things that they're going to need to do if they want to go on their first date. So what we want to make sure that we identify with what it is that we are helping people with in their solution. What are those steps? What are those milestones to take from where people can start working with you all the way up to where they reach their goal or their desire? And then ultimately, right, after we break down these steps, we can then choose what we want to do a workshop in, and ultimately, right, where are most of the people getting stuck or having problems. Once we identify what that is, we're going to be able to go and create a workshop around one of these stepping stones, and we're not going to have to be worried about giving away too much stuff, because when we have these stepping stones, we're not going to be giving them our entire system. We're just going to be giving them a piece of it that's going to be helping them right now, and then ultimately, after they get our help, be giving them the opportunity to sign up with your coaching package. So since we're putting on this workshop, let's talk about some of the items that we're definitely going to need, right, for this workshop. So put this down here, and then I'll make some notes. So what we want to make sure that we have, right, this is an online workshop. So the first thing we need to make sure is that we're online. So we need to make sure that we don't just have internet, but we have reliable internet. It's nothing worse than when you're putting on a live workshop and you're going out there and then the internet just dies. And it not only just dies and goes out, but you're not able to come back, right? So we want to make sure that we have reliable internet. It's not going to, kill your workshop. We've had clients that actually have had their internet go out and they've still signed up clients from their workshops. But ultimately, right, it's something we wanted to avoid, and the best way to avoid that is to have the best internet that you're able to have possible. The next thing we like to have at our workshop is a structure. We want to have some sort of structure at these workshops, because if we just go to the workshop and start ranting around, talking about random things, we're going to lose people, and ultimately, right, people are just going to leave, and they're not going to, they're going to lose trust in us, we're going to lose them forever. So ultimately, all right, when we create this workshop, we want to make sure that we have structure. So like, what is like the first thing you're going to do, the second, the third, the fourth? When are you going to transition into presenting your product? What are the things you're going to go over? How are you going to build trust during that workshop? All of that stuff, right? So you want to have a plan and definitely structure. And then the next thing that we like to have that's going to help us with both of these is we like to put together a presentation of some kind, what we call a profitable presentation. This profitable presentation is going to help guide us through this online workshop, and is going to help us, right, not only help people walk through the steps of getting the help that they want at that workshop, but it's also going to help us position our offer and our coaching package in a way that is going to help us make a lot of sales at this online workshop. So we're going to put on a workshop. We're super excited. How do we get people there though? How are we going to get people to show up? Right? How are we going to get people interested in wanting to come to our workshops? And ultimately, right, this is really, really simple. Now, there's three ways that you can promote your online workshop, right? You can do one through sending it out to your list. You can do one through organic marketing, and you can do one through paid advertising. Those are the three ways, right? But say you're just getting started, or say not a lot of people know that you're a coach yet, and this is going to be your first workshop. Well, here's kind of one of the things that we do with a lot of our clients that helps them, right, get their first clients from their online workshops and their profitable presentations. And we call it a cash campaign. And what a cash campaign is going to be is where you go identify, right, all of your distribution channels, everybody that you have on email, everybody that's following you on all the social media, like all of that stuff. Who are you connected to? And then how can you communicate with those people exactly what's going on? You're not wanting to charge this workshop. You're not wanting to make this workshop hard to get to. You're honestly just wanting to run a free workshop showing them what you are doing, the new thing that you're helping people with. And then ultimately at the end of this workshop, you're then just going to want to follow the three specific things that we do called our triple threat sales system after a workshop that's going to help you go out there and turn the people who came to this workshop during this cash campaign, ultimately come to your workshop and ultimately turn those people into new clients. Well, all this is good, Sid. It sounds great. Workshops sound great, but how do I make money? How am I going to make money? How am I going to make money at my workshop, Sid? Well, there's going to be three specific ways that we like to make money at our workshops. We call it a triple sales threat. And ultimately, I'm going to go over with you what all those three things are. Now, at the end of your workshop, you're going to put together what's called a sales stack. So during the live workshop that you're putting on, you're then going to present, right, your offer and your package at the end of that workshop to the people that are there so that they can have an opportunity to take action during the workshop itself on the opportunity and on the package that you have. The next way that we have is through sending emails to people who registered. So ultimately, we call this a deadline sequence, and there's 4 emails that we typically will send out after the workshop is over, and those 4 emails are going to be basically counting down how long this offer is going to be open. We're not going to keep the offer that we made them at the workshop open forever. We're usually going to keep it open for 4 days, and ultimately be sending emails letting those people know who registered for the workshop that this offer is now open and that it will be closing here very, very soon. And then last and certainly not least is the third way, which is how we reach out to people after the workshop. 3 types of people that come to your workshop. You're going to have people that come and that buy. You're going to have people that come and that don't buy. And then you're going to have people that register and they don't come. So we already took care of the people that came and they bought. we're going to fulfill, we're going to go ahead and start working with them. But what about the people who didn't buy? Well, they're going to be put in two buckets. One is going to be people who registered and came and did not buy. We're going to follow up with those people, look to schedule a strategy call with those people, answer any questions that they have, and then represent our offer or package to them. And then for the people who registered but did not come, we're not going to look to get them on a strategy call and try to sell them anything. They didn't come to the workshop. They didn't get our help. That doesn't make any sense. What we're going to do is, and what we've done in the past, is then we would invite, right, those people who registered, showed interest but didn't come, to the next workshop that we are running. By inviting them to the next workshop that we are running, this gives them the opportunity to come and get our help again, and then over time lets us build a mountain of people, right, who need our help and who want to come to our workshops, helping us get a lot more people to our workshops, and ultimately helping more people come to those workshops, more eyeballs get on us, and more opportunities to get to sign up more clients for our coaching business coming our way. Are you a coach or a healer who's looking to go out there and make more money? Maybe you're wanting to go out there and run an online workshop so you can sign up new clients. Well, if that sounds like you, then I got a brand new gift for you that I'd like to give you right now called my Perfect Profitable Presentation Pack, and you can grab it down there in the description. The Perfect Profitable Presentation Pack is going to be everything that you need to put together your profitable presentation that you can use at your online workshop, right, in under 30 minutes. So you can use it here in the next 30 days to go out there and make more money. It's absolutely free, and you can grab it down there in the description. There's going to be 3 things that you get in this profitable presentation pack. It's going to be my script, my template, and my slides. That's going to be everything that you need to go out there and put on that profitable presentation here very, very soon. So go down there here in that description and grab your free copy of the Perfect Profitable Presentation Pack right now. And don't forget, we all win when we all win. Let's go out there and make a choice to win today, not only by subscribing to this channel, but by going down there and grabbing your free copy of that Perfect Profitable Presentation Pack right now. We'll see you in the next video.